Welcome back to Freeze Frame, episode 37, the show where we stop to take a moment to discuss all the heavily talked about news of the week having to do with movies, TV, streaming, and pop culture. My name is Vincent DeSantis, and today I am joined by Marvel Jesus, Ryder Maldonado. Ryder, how you doing, dude?
I'm doing great. It's funny that you said Marvel. Did you say Marvel Genius or Marvel Jesus?
Marvel Jesus.
Oh,
Jesus,
wow.
like
okay.
the Messiah.
Wow, Marvel. That's a huge role to take. I don't know if I'm ready for that, but I will take Genius because no. It's funny.
Genius, okay.
Well, because I'll take that role because I'm preparing myself with the Marvel shows I just got a new Marvel Unlimited app, which has every single Marvel comic in existence in the app, right?
Yes.
And so I'll do a little breakdown here. Basically, you could have a library and you can kind of do character spotlights with, like Echo and Wolverine, Iron Man. You can character spotlights and it shows you all the highlighted comics to read from them.
That they've been in?
Yeah, that you need to check out. And then it shows you series like the Infinity Saga, the Civil War Saga, the Secret Invasions storyline. So I'm reading all these storylines. I'm starting to get into it. That way I can be more prepared for, the shows and stuff. So that's my goal for next year. Read more comics.
That. Mm-hmm. I like that. That's good. Dude, what do you read So are you reading those digitally? Are you reading those like on your phone or on your computer or what?
Yeah, I would hope to get like an iPad and do it, but I am on my phone right now. But it's cool because they have like something called Smart Panel. So instead of showing the whole page, they focus on panels, and then when you change the page, it just goes to the next panel, and it focuses.
It's really cool. Our roommate reads a lot of manga like on his phone, and he swipes through it, and he does it all the time. But it's so hard. Like, I would love reading comics and like that kind of thing, like physically on paper.
Yeah.
But that's so expensive. Like to keep up with that, like to buy a copy. Yeah.
So I'm in for this now, and it's free trial, and it's like 10 month. But how have you been this week? How have you been doing?
Dude, I am feeling really good that I'm not on set this weekend. So it's just great. First day in 7 weeks, I think, or something like that. So our first weekend in 7 weeks, 6 weeks. So that's good. I've been feeling great. I've had a lot of homework to catch up on though. It's like next week I have so much due, but it's perfect, Ryder, because like on the 18th, I think, is when like I have a huge paper due, huge presentation. Because that night we get Ghostbusters, we get Cowboy Bebop. We're like,
there's a lot.
Battlefield, everything. That weekend I'm gonna be doing everything. It's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna work so hard that week, so that during the weekend I'll literally have to do nothing.
That's good. It's fun. For those of you watching YouTube, audio listeners, I'm sorry, but we're looking right now. James in the back looks so hilarious because he's I don't know what he's doing. He's peeking something. I saw him. The booty's hanging out.
I have the Google Doc with our news covering like half of our screen so I can read it on this monitor. So I didn't even see what James was doing.
Oh, it looked pretty hilarious. You'll have to check back on the video.
James says, I'm experimenting. We moved the desk around this week too.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see that. It's sideways now. That's cool.
Yeah.
Well, anyways,
to get into the news. Yeah.
Yeah, we have kind of some of the topics to talk about today are Eternals and Disney Plus Day, which I'm excited about. So before we get into that, we have a little house cleaning. All you audio listeners, appreciate you for listening to our podcast. You're our bread and butter, and we love you guys. Give us a review. Let us know what we're doing right. Let us know what we're doing wrong. We have Discord. All the social media will be linked down below for you guys to connect with us. What's up?
And if you're listening to this episode and you're just listening like a one-off, like, oh, this is your first time coming into Freeze Frame or Strictly Casual in general, you know what? If you hit that little subscribe button on the top right under Freeze Frame, that helps us out a lot too. That helps us with downloads and getting us higher in the charts. So that would be much, much appreciated.
And if you do subscribe, Vincent will personally come to your house and make you pasta.
Wow. Yeah, I will do that. Exactly. I'll send you a personalized video. A personalized thank you video.
He'll give you the gabagool.
With the gabagool in my hand. Yes.
All right. So let's get into it. Eternals. Now, we have a review up on our channel, which was initial. It was a 10-minute right after we saw the movie. Yep. And I don't know if your thoughts have changed, if they've changed a little bit, or if you're able to kind of add more to your thoughts on the film. But I was able to see it a second time,
you start because you were able to see it a second time.
So I was able to construct my thoughts more, especially watching more people's reviews. And, it's hard for me to express
also, we're not going to spoil Eternals in this.
Yeah, no spoilers. Yeah. No spoilers. Thanks for that. What I think for me is this movie, I think it doesn't deserve the hate. And I do think that this movie is one of those that will have, controversial opinions, whether, I loved it. It didn't really connect with me. It's not going to connect with a lot of people. Yeah. But I do think if you're going to this movie looking at reviews on social media and looking for like what's the Rotten Tomato score, I don't think you should do that. I think you should go
No.
see a film for any film. Any doesn't matter. Go see a film and definitely form your own opinion on it, because I
Yeah.
do think the negativity or any review for Eternals kind of ruined the palette, and then
Sure.
even for the positive side of things, Marvel tried to be so different with this, and I feel like they kind of separated it too much from the Marvel Cinematic Universe because they wanted it to be separate. So I don't know.
Okay.
I went in with a little, that expectation of what Marvel should be, and I think that kind of ruined it a little bit. But because the second time I enjoyed it a lot more, I really did. But
Okay.
I do think,
Yeah, I think you're right that reading reviews and stuff beforehand sets a negative expectation before you go into it, which is not good. Now, I really don't agree that it's as bad as everyone says it is, but it's also to me, it's like I still don't connect with it at all,
mhm,
which makes it really tough for me to recommend or say
mhm,
that I enjoy it, and that's the tough part for me. It's not that I didn't enjoy it. I just it was okay, and I
yeah,
liked some parts of it a lot. But it was nowhere near it did not reach the highs
yeah,
of
mhm,
Marvel. And I don't think it's different than Marvel movies. I know we talked about this a little bit in the review,
mhm,
but like it feels like a Marvel movie straight up. I don't think they're doing anything like different from what I'm
yeah,
seeing from like my perspective. I
mhm.
don't think it's that different than a regular Marvel movie. I guess it's a different movie, but
Yes,
it still feels
it'll
like
be
it's the
different for
same
everybody
thing.
for sure. This is
Yeah.
definitely, and that's the kind of fun thing about it. But I do
Yeah.
think the scope and everything, like this is like it's
Oh, the scale
gorgeous,
is really cool.
gorgeous, and like it's
Yeah.
like we had a fun, like I know we had a fun time in it. Like
Oh, hell yeah.
the characters weren't nothing to rave about. As you're walking out the theater,
No.
you're like, they didn't really stick with me. But in the
Yeah.
theater, of course, you're having a fun time. You're like, oh, these are
Oh, yeah.
cool, So
Totally.
yeah,
Yeah, absolutely. I
that's
I
all
had
I
a
really
fun
had.
time while watching it. It's just
Mhm.
yeah, the lasting impact of this movie on me personally, I don't know if it's big.
Yeah, yeah. I do think for the future of Marvel, though, we'll start seeing more and more differences and more films like
Sure.
this that have that
Yeah.
opinion, because this is opening the door for that sort of thing. But
Yeah.
that's all
Which
I
I'd
have
rather
on it.
have. I don't I would I'd rather have people taking chances and doing stuff that,
Mhm.
people may or may not like. Because I mean, that's the only way things grow and get better, so,
Absolutely. Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Well, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, you can check out our review. Let us know what you think, because we want to have the conversation about this film because it's interesting.
Yeah.
It's interesting for sure.
It is
But
very interesting.
we can move on now to Disney Plus Day. And,
Yes.
there's a lot to break down with this. I don't know if you're hyped for it, but
I haven't even seen a post about this. The only thing that I saw was that you sent me the like, on,
mhm.
messages, but I don't know if I'm, like, following the right accounts to get
Yeah.
news on this or whatever.
The hashtag on Twitter is now activated, so they're getting ready for it. And so
Okay.
this is
Yeah.
basically kind of their Disney Plus Day, trying their D23 to break down Disney Plus shows. So like Star
Sure.
Wars and Marvel's gonna have new announcements, and it's confirmed that we're gonna see an Obi-Wan trailer, so that's something to look forward to.
I think it's not gonna be a trailer. I think we'll get a teaser,
Yeah, you're right.
a
That's more accurate.
barely teaser. Yeah.
Yeah, people were like, we could have Obi-Wan just the back of his head, and he turns, takes off his cloak, and then they go Obi-Wan. People would lose it.
They're not even gonna show his face. I guarantee
You
it.
don't even think it's the hood.
I think it'll be like a side character talking over a bunch of shots of like, I don't know, Tatooine and stuff like that, and then you'll hear one single line from Kenobi, and it'll be like Ewan McGregor, and then
Say,
you might see his shadow or something like that, and then it just says Kenobi. We're not even gonna see him at all.
you hear, hello there. That'll
That'd
be
be
the
great.
only thing. Yeah, that'd
He
be hilarious.
drops in.
Yeah. I love that. But the one weird thing about this is that I don't know yet if it's live streamed event, because they were
Ooh, you
saying
think they're
that
just dropping it?
it might be a special on Disney Plus, which is like, oh, so is that like at midnight they're dropping it, or is that like a 9 a.m. type dealio?
Dude, they wouldn't do. Do you think they would drop? Oh, if it is, we could
You know,
watch it
yeah,
at
that's what I'm
midnight.
saying.
But
Like
still kind of weird.
it'd be weird because, like, thinking about how you did the live stream, because we want to show you guys some trailer reactions. I'm sure there's gonna be some big Marvel ones too, so
Yeah,
we'll have to figure it out. I'll have to look up what happens
that's
with
fine.
the
Yeah, we'll
show,
figure it
but
out. I would love to react to the Obi-Wan trailer or
yeah, me
teaser or
too.
whatever the hell it is. Yeah,
But that
that'd be
is
sick.
November 12th, this Friday. So stay tuned. But
Yeah, just follow our Twitter. We'll post if we're doing something or what it's gonna look like. So,
absolutely. Well, if you want to start us off, carry us away into.
well, we're jumping in to Disney news as we do. Matt Smith says his scrapped role in Rise of Skywalker would have meant a big shift in the history of the franchise. Who is Matt Smith and who is he playing?
Matt Smith is an actor that was one of the Doctor Who's. That's how I really
Okay.
know him. I don't really know what else he's been in. I mean, he's a prominent actor. You know,
Yeah.
if you saw his face, you'd know him. He was a Doctor
I'll look
Who,
it
and
up.
he was going to be a young Palpatine. And for the longest time, it was rumored that we were
Oh
going to
yeah, yeah.
see him as him with his master Darth Plagueis, and kind of get that backstory in the film, and kind of how he came back and how he killed Darth
Sure.
Plagueis, stuff like that. So I thought this was an interesting headline because we never saw that. It was cut
Did,
or never done.
so I read a big portion of Christopher McQuarrie's script for Rise of Skywalker. That
Oh,
was
really?
not called Rise of Skywalker. It was before J.J. Abrams had it, and it
Hmm.
could be totally fake. I don't know, but from what I saw, it was like legit, or like portions of it were legit, and then
Hmm.
some of it was like filled in to connect the story or whatever.
Yeah.
But like, I'm so upset that we got Rise of Skywalker and we did not get what we could have got, dude.
Yeah.
It was like we were going back to Coruscant, bro. Like, it was like
Dude.
the whole thing.
Yeah, I think
Like, I
because
don't even care. Like, I don't even care. I don't want Palpatine in it. I
yeah,
think Dark Plagueis could have been cool though.
I agree. It is a little like rushed, and it seems like there was an interview with J.J. Abrams and kind of Kathleen Kennedy and all of them
Mhm.
recently, not like a couple months ago, talking about it, and they were like there was time constraints because Disney had put out the
I'm
release
sure.
dates, and
Yeah.
they were gonna have JJ was like I'm done, I'm just doing 7 and I'm out, and they were
Yeah.
like trying to figure out what to do, and there's a lot of time constraints. That's what he kept saying, and so I feel like it was a very rushed process that they wanted to do more with it. They wanted to plan it out better. But it just, kind of
Yeah.
got out of hand, and they, it was kind of a rush type deal. So I think
Yeah. Do you know what would have been better?
What?
Is if COVID happened a little bit earlier, and then they never actually
Yeah,
started production, and they rewrote the script and
that's
then
true.
made it afterwards, and then they made us wait like 4 years to watch it,
That's what you
and
love,
then the
man.
hype would be so high. It would be
It would
it
be
would be
huge.
like an Endgame level experience going into Rise of Skywalker.
It would be because they'd be like, "Yo, we have time for reshoots. We got time to edit this
Dude,
baby out," and they're like,
dude.
"Not coming out for
Yeah.
2024."
But then they wouldn't be able to do the Carrie Fisher, like, they really
Oh yeah,
I think they really did a great job in that movie of, like, sending Carrie Fisher off. That was the strongest part of the movie,
yeah.
and they wouldn't be able to do that, so,
You're right.
it's got its pros and cons,
Yeah,
but
that's
cool.
true. Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, up next we got Gal Gadot is nearing a deal to play the evil queen in Disney's live-action Snow White. Apparently,
Yeah.
Rachel Zegler is also supposed to star in this. I think she's Snow White.
Okay.
I don't know.
Cool.
Interesting casting.
Yeah, I don't know, the live action Disney movies just haven't none of them have captured me at all yet, but
Beauty and the Beast was probably one of the better ones, but like Cinderella and Lion King
yeah,
is like even.
I haven't even seen them.
Yeah, they're just they're for kids. I think they're directed at kids.
Sure.
If anything,
I like the animation movies so much. I don't know if I need the live action ones.
Hmm.
I don't
Agreed.
know.
Yeah, like Pixar,
Yeah,
that's where they shine. Like, just give me animated. 'Cause
totally.
you could do
Yeah,
anything with it.
right. It's in its medium.
Hmm.
Disney has submitted Star Wars Vision short The Village Bride for Oscars contention. So I didn't even see this episode yet.
Mhm.
Like, I only watched the first episode of Visions and I loved it, but I heard the whole show is like really hit or miss.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Mhm.
I don't know. I kind of want to go back and watch these ones because that's really cool. They submitted this. That's dope.
Have you
And
what's that? Yeah.
there's one more. Disney said that one of the episodes of Star Wars Visions
Mhm.
was a pilot for a TV show that they want to develop. They're like, uh, it's called like The Ninth Jedi or something is the episode title. And they said, if like this was a test for just that episode, so that
Oh,
depending on reception, we would get a full TV show on it.
interesting. I like that.
Which would have
Okay.
been crazy.
Okay. Yeah, I'll have to check more of it out. I've only seen like clips, bits and pieces of the show and stuff. Have you seen the one
Yeah.
episode? The first episode you saw? Was it the one where I've never killed a Jedi before? The TikTok trend with that
Oh,
one.
maybe it's a samurai one.
Okay,
It could
it
be.
might be. Where it's like
Yeah.
the Sith. It's like a Jedi with a red lightsaber.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
That is where the meme's from. Yep.
Interesting.
That's dude. That episode was really cool. And
Really?
the art styles.
Yeah.
So sick. And it's like 13 minutes or 12
Mhm.
minutes or something. It's just short. Yeah, it's dope.
That's cool. Well, yeah, we'll see. I mean, that'd be cool if they get an Oscar contention for what best animated feature or short. We'll see.
Could be cool.
Let's see. Oh yeah, Shang-Chi and Jungle Cruise both coming to Disney Plus on November 12th. This is Disney Plus Day. Getting some more drops, stuff like that.
I am so excited to watch Jungle Cruise.
Really?
I didn't see it in theaters. And well, here's the thing.
Whoa.
Here's the thing.
Whoa.
I Jungle Cruise has the crew that did Pirates of the Caribbean and stuff, and
Serious?
I'm not expecting a great story or great action. I don't know, I'm expecting, like, great action, I guess,
Uh-huh.
like, cool, like, fun Dwayne The Rock on a boat, like, it's gonna be great.
This is The Rock. When you watch The Rock films with his level of films, let's say his
Yeah,
level is great films, right? Whether you believe that or not.
sure,
This
okay.
film in the level, I'd say, is about a mid tier in his Rock
Damn.
films. I was like, I went in high. I went in high for The
Yeah,
Rock, and I was
sure.
like, I'm ready. I don't know. The story was just, it was. I think they put too much in this story. They tried too much.
I hear it's long too, like a long
Yeah,
movie.
that too. But you'll have to
Okay.
tell me. I don't know.
Yeah,
I feel
I'm
like there'll be
excited to
some.
watch it.
I feel
Should be
like those will
fun.
be some opinions from you, but we'll see.
Okay, cool. Hey, that I'm happy to make them. Happy to have those opinions.
Yeah. Uh. Oh yeah.
For
Now moving
Marvel
on to Marvel
news,
now.
we're jumping in. New Spider-Man poster revealed. Didn't need
Oh
there's
well.
nothing new that came from it.
I put that in because apparently today the poster's supposed to be
Oh,
revealed, and this comes from like huge.
wait, didn't we already see it? Wasn't it like Doc Ock's arm around Spider-Man's face? Or is that a fake
Uh,
fan-made
that
poster?
was from Empire magazine. That's kind of like the first. Those are stills released. We still haven't gotten an
Oh,
official poster. Isn't that
eh,
nuts?
okay.
Apparently that's today. So I guess yeah, as of uploading this, maybe it could be out already. Probably.
Okay, cool. I guess.
Check
We'll
out
see.
Twitter.
Maybe it's cool, maybe it's not. Let us know. Because I haven't seen it yet in the past. Bless you,
Oh,
James.
bless you,
Big
James.
sneeze. There we go.
Okay.
Okay. New Venom trailer? What does that mean?
Oh, I'm sorry. I put Venom. I meant Morbius. My bad.
Oh, okay, okay.
I just
I
wanted.
still didn't. I haven't watched it. The first trailer was so bad, and I don't even want to see this movie at all. But I gotta watch the trailer because I guess it connects. So.
When I was watching Eternals the opening night, the every
Yeah,
trailer got a clap. Just a little bit of claps. Morbius,
sure.
not at all. Not at all. I think
Oh,
one guy in the back yelled, "Yeah!" and everybody started laughing. That's it. But it was like,
that's tough because that's like a theater full of Marvel fans
yeah.
at that point.
I think everybody had the right idea. Like,
Yikes, that sucks.
yeah. Let's
Oh
see.
man.
This is an interesting one. Gael Garcia Bernal, which is the actor who played the dad in the movie Old from M. Night Shyamalan. He's
Oh, I
gonna
haven't
lead.
seen Old.
Old is great. I think you'd like it.
Beach That Makes You Old. I hear it's a meme. I hear the movie's a
I'd say
meme.
it's good. I wouldn't say it's great. I'd say it's good
Okay.
great. Good great. More good than great.
M Night's hit or miss.
Yeah, I think this was I don't
It's a
know. I
hit.
couldn't say it was a miss, but
Okay.
I don't
All
know.
right. I'm excited to watch it.
I've never felt weird before in a movie, and I felt so weirded out.
Dude,
Oh,
have you
when the
seen
credits roll.
Unbreakable?
Yeah, Unbreakable. No, I don't think I've seen Unbreakable. I saw Glass and I saw
Dude,
Split.
Unbreakable is like my favorite M Night movie. Oh, it's so
I
good.
I do hear it's good. I do hear
Yeah.
it's good. Uh, anyways, so Gael Garcia Bernal is apparently leading the Marvel Studios Untitled Halloween special, probably for next year. It's possibly based on Werewolf by Night, and they were saying that this could potentially connect to Blade and Doctor Strange and be like a whole
Hmm.
Illuminati team with like Ghost Rider and all them. So
Oh,
it's a whole other
okay.
series that they might be setting up.
Sure. Okay, I guess.
Sounds crazy.
Great. Sound more Marvel, I guess. Sure.
Mhm.
Oh man, and here we go. Filming on Black Panther Wakanda Forever is shutting down early 2022 due to an injury that Letitia Wright.
Yeah, I think it was
Letitia Wright sustained on set in August. Wait, you're telling me she got injured in August and they're shutting wait, what do you,
I
did they
believe
shut
that
down
she's
for that?
still yeah, they're still postponing it because she's still recovering from it, or yeah, they were saying that she's still she hasn't recovered yet.
I feel like this is a cover up because she refused to get vaccination and made a big deal about this
Could
on
be.
social media, which
Could
is
be.
tough also.
'Cause,
That's put Marvel and Disney in bad spots before for
yeah,
actors,
there was
which is
another
tough.
who was another oh yeah, one of the actors in maybe you help me remember his name in the Mighty Ducks, the Mighty Ducks Disney Plus show. The
Hmm.
original actor, he's not going to be in the new season because he refused to get vaccinated. So
Oh my gosh.
so they're not putting
I
him
feel like
in.
it's such a cool opportunity to go back and do like more Mighty Ducks like later on in life. Like that's sick reprising it just to like something that would take you 30 minutes of combined time.
So this might be, hey yo, she's still recovering from this injury, even though she's not, because they're still
Yeah.
negotiating with her, and they're kind of like at odds right now.
That's the guess.
Which
I mean, I hope she's okay though. I hope she's okay. I
oh
hope
yeah,
she's not hurt.
someone
Too
said they,
bad.
Someone said, I don't know, probably you. No, no, it
What'd I
wasn't you.
say?
They dropped a prop on her foot.
The meme Twitter
Yeah, I
account.
know. It was a
Yeah,
meme. Yeah, no, but
that is
it
funny.
didn't happen.
Yeah,
Anyways,
we'll see. I'm not very excited for Black Panther 2 at all.
really, I'm excited to see what they do, dude. I want to
Yeah, I
see
don't know
like
what they do.
if they. I mean, that movie can't do bad. That movie they can't do bad with
Don't
it.
say it. Don't say that.
No, I mean
It could be
like
bad.
no, I mean like not that they can't make a mistake. I'm saying like they can't. Like I hope they know that they cannot
Right.
do bad with
Yeah.
it. You know what I mean?
Sure.
But yeah, it was a small Marvel news week. I mean, it could be huge. Sony could bless us today. We'll see, guys. But
Yeah. Who knows?
other studios, we always love this. This is the fun ones. This is the interesting headlines here. Robert Downey Jr. and Matt Damon are reportedly in talks to join Chris Nolan's Oppenheimer film. RDJ's back.
And I am excited for this, but I really like when Chris Nolan takes. Okay, to me, Robert Downey Jr. and Matt Damon are S, not S tier actors, but S tier celebrities,
Mhm.
meaning they are the top of the top. Every single person knows who they are for everything. Okay, I like when Chris Nolan takes A-list actors, not S, not like super celebs where you know exactly everything, but A-list where they're still noticeable,
Mhm.
but he could be maybe pulling a B-lister to an A-lister, like, from this,
True.
and
Yeah.
that's, like, he's done that a lot of times with a lot of
Mhm.
actors in his movies. I'm gonna say, like, not Robert Pattinson because Robert Pattinson was, like, in other movies, like Good Time and stuff, where he's
Mhm.
really good, but I don't know, he's not. I wouldn't say Robert Pattinson's in the S tier celebrity. I would say now he is because he's Batman, but, like, other ones like, Cillian Murphy,
Yeah. Yeah.
I would say he's an
Mhm.
amazing actor, but not everybody knows who he is and stuff like that,
Yeah.
but he's leading roles and stuff like that.
John David Washington now too is
John
like
David Washington,
first
he's
he
an
was like
A-list actor. Yeah,
yeah.
totally.
Now he's
But
global
I don't
star.
want these, like, superstar celebrities because then the movie's about them instead of the movie, and I'm over it.
Yeah. Yeah. They'll take the spotlight. Like I'm gonna see RGJ and it's so hard to see him as anything other than Iron Man.
Totally. Yeah,
But
and Matt Damon's like a walking meme, dude. Although he's a good actor,
Mhm.
he's a walking meme.
Luckily, my mind hasn't been tainted with him being a me. I don't know the memes of him, but I just see him as boring. So I've always really seen him as kind
Yeah,
of like
he's
a
yeah,
boring. I don't really not into
sure.
him, but
Uh,
I feel the vibe.
I'm excited.
Mhm.
Chris Nolan's doing another war film, and I'm sure he's Dunkirk is stunning and gets
Mhm.
better every time you watch it. It's like
Yeah,
more impressive,
the
even though it's
timing,
slow and a lot different. Yeah, it's cool. Um,
absolutely.
so I don't know. I don't really want him to make another war movie. I want him to make more like
Yeah, I want time
time
travel.
bendy mind
Yeah,
twist. Yeah, movies.
I
But
like when he takes a great story and he's like, "This is a fantastic story. Would probably win me an Oscar, but I need
but
to throw something weird in it."
yep, yep.
Time
And
bending, color change.
and like Tenet.
Yeah,
Tenet is weird. Some people like it, some people don't, and that I want him to keep making movies that are super polarizing. Like, oh, some people like it, some people don't like it.
it's
Oh,
funny.
that's the
You know,
best.
I don't know if you have you seen more to like breakdowns on Tenet.
Yeah, dude. P It's crazy because I was like, I liked the movie after I watched it, but I wasn't like, "This is the best movie." But watching people break it down, I'm like, "Whoa, this is way more interesting than I gave it credit for."
yeah, like I always look up breakdowns of the time, like the what it
Yeah.
means. Like there's so many theories on like, excuse me, that Alfred, you know, what's Michael Caine,
Yeah,
Michael
Michael
Caine's
Caine.
character is Robert Pattinson. You know what I mean? Like an older version of him. That
What?
he's been going back and forth so many times that he becomes royalty and he sets up a meeting with John David Wash, the protagonist. So people said that he's him, and then people also said that the little boy Max. I think I told you this one before. That
Okay.
the main actress,
Yeah.
Elizabeth Debicki, I don't remember her character's name,
Yeah, yeah.
but her son Max is Robert Pattinson, and the theory is that his name is Maximilian, and the last four letters Max Leon or Neil backwards, Niel. So it's like
Dude,
Maximilian Neil connects.
I need to watch Tenet again. Like,
Dude,
so I can't wait. I've only seen it one time.
because it would make sense that like he's protecting his mom,
Yeah.
and then when you watch those scenes thinking it's his mom, it's like he's not really sympathizing that she's
What the
hurt,
hell?
but also it's like, oh, this could work. This could work here. It's like it makes sense that he's
Dude,
doing a
I am
mission.
gonna be I gotta look into that and
Mhm.
then watch it again. That's
Yeah,
holy
it's
crap.
pretty wild. And then like even
I
in the
love that.
scene when they meet, the conversation they have, because Robert Pattinson knows so much about the
Yeah.
protagonist. You're like, oh wow, the dialogue changes because you think he's like questioning him. No, he's like,
Yeah.
he knows him. He's known him for years, so it's pretty
Yeah.
wild.
That's crazy. That is wild.
Love
All
it.
right, I'll have to look into it.
Moving on now, a little short one. Zack Snyder's Rebel Moon has its new star, Sofia Boutella, who was last, I think, in The Mummy. She was The Mummy with Tom Cruise.
Sofia Boutella.
I
I got my Google Chrome tab up. Oh, yeah. I know exactly who this is.
So
Cool.
Rebel Moon star. Congrats.
Dope. Congrats. Next up, Licorice Pizza's reaction. Paul Thomas Anderson is back with an incredible debut performance from Elena Ham. I'm very excited for Licorice Pizza. I still don't know when this releases, but I'm very glad to hear that this got like great reception at its premiere, I guess, or whatever it was. I guess it was like a pre-screen thing. It was only press, so
okay. At least
I don't know.
The trailer looked interesting. It looked like a fun.
It does look, yeah.
It's like correct me if I'm wrong. Is it like a love story? I'd say like a fun, weird
I think so.
concept
Yeah.
on it. Young teen love story.
Yeah, kind of. With a little bit like
with
that.
Bradley
Something like that.
Cooper bashing cars.
With hammers.
You love it.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. Can't wait.
Oh, it looks good. Something
And
else?
this one,
Oh yeah, this is you got it. You're hyped for it.
Edgar Wright says he's written a Baby Driver 2 script, but he's just waiting for the right time to make it. He's just waiting.
Go. Baby Driver 2. That would be the greatest thing ever.
It would be cool. I'm like, I like Baby Driver a lot. I think it ends perfectly. Like, I don't need to see any more.
It is perfect, yeah.
But I'd be happy to see more. You know, it's one of those things. Like, I want
more people recruit him. They're like, hey, we heard about what you did in Chicago, wherever this setting took place. We want you. And like a whole other thing, that'd be wild.
I'm just so excited. Like, he probably learned so much of doing all these like needle drops and like ways to shoot it and edit it to the music and all that fun. He has to take this to the next level in Baby Driver 2. Like, what's that gonna look like?
I know, a whole music video. It's just like one take, a oneer. The whole movie's a oneer. With cars.
Speaking of, there's a brand new movie out this week called One Shot. Okay, and it's starring Scott Adkins, a martial artist, and it's the whole movie is one take. That is what I've read. That's what I read, and apparently it's pretty good.
Oh, the stunt guy, the stunt.
Oh yeah, he's on Corridor Crew the other day too.
Oh wow, it's One Shot. That's interesting. This guy's cool. I like this guy.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to watch it pretty soon. It looks sweet.
Awesome. Okay, I'll check it out. Ooh, looks interesting. I was gonna say this you might not have an answer now. Maybe at the end.
Yeah.
What are two franchises that you wish could combine and like kind of enter each other's universes?
Like a crossover, like a crossover universe of something.
Yeah. Because sometimes I think kind of maybe to help you out. Sometimes I always this is an easy one, and I'll do a different one. Nobody, movie with
Oh yeah, I gotta watch that still.
Better Call Saul actor. What's his name? I think. I'm blank.
Oh my god, I'm blanking on it too.
It's okay. Well, Better Call Saul, the actor that plays Saul. He was in Nobody, which is a John Wick style movie. It ends on kind of a open for sequel. I would love if they included that in John Wick, because it's from the same team that did John Wick. And it's like, yo, imagine you see this guy and John Wick, two badasses, because he look cool. So,
dude, Bob Odenkirk, that's his name.
Thanks.
I don't know if I have an answer for that yet. I'm sure I'll know by the time this episode ends. We'll get back to it.
You made me think of Baby Driver, and I was like, wow, Baby Driver and John Wick? That would be wild.
That would be cool. That'd be weird, but that'd be cool.
Yeah. We'll see.
I'd like that.
Let's see. TV now. This is our CW1/HBO Max kind of. Superman and Lois season 2 is coming January 11th on the CW. Hopefully to HBO Max after.
Cool.
I hear good things about this show. Great things.
Yeah. I feel so burned by the CW, bro. After Flash and Arrow, I feel like CW just doesn't respect your time. That's the hardest part.
When they do,
it's almost like they want to waste your time.
Yeah, daily releases. They do 5-part episodes where they're 5 hours long. You can't miss one. If you do, you miss the story.
CW should just make soap operas and change its audience completely. I feel like they could make a lot more money and like spend a lot less time doing things, and it would just be more successful.
That's true. I think that's one of the funniest things I've heard. CW just wants to waste your time.
They do. They really do. I think CW should just sell their characters to like sell the rights to their characters to
Uh-huh.
something else, that would be one, a lot of money. Someone's gonna want to buy Green Arrow and Flash and
Yeah.
all these characters, right? And then CW just completely transitions, just totally transitions to daily soaps, and then changes its audience from maybe our age
Yeah.
people of into these superhero TV
Mhm.
shows to like 50 plus,
Elderly people, man.
just elderly people that
Seniors,
are at
yeah.
home a lot that are looking forward to the 1:30 p.m. It's like
Soap
middle
opera.
of the day
Casa
soap
de
opera. It goes
Papel.
from 1:30 to 2. Yeah,
Casa de
Days of Our
Papel.
Lives type beat. Yeah,
Yeah. Oh, I
yeah,
love that. That's great. Well, there you go, guys. If it happens, Vinny called it.
yeah. CW, if you need a marketing help with that, just let me know. I'm looking for a job, so yeah, just let me know.
I love it.
Perfect.
Great.
Um, okay, moving on to Netflix streaming. Stranger Things season 4 trailer has released, and with a most likely July 4th arrival date. Well, that's
Look,
pretty
it's kind
interesting
of it's
too.
kind of the talks on social media right
What's the
now. It's
talks?
either
Okay.
4th of July or summertime. Start of the summer because
Yeah.
Netflix wants a lot of people to be home to see this premiere because
Yeah. Sure.
it's their cream of the crop. That's their
It is.
big one.
And you're not big on Stranger Things, right, Ryder?
Not as big. No, I think it's a little overhyped, but like
Sure.
Netflix, that's the crown jewel. Is Stranger Things. I think
Yeah.
that's what kind of made Netflix what it is today. I believe.
Sure. As from an original series standpoint, yeah, I
Mhm.
could see that. I really like the first season. I think it's solid.
Mhm.
And the second season was third season was okay. So I mean, I'll watch the fourth season because I like the characters enough to watch it. So,
The
but
last little
I'm
bit of
not like
season
dying
3.
for it.
Yeah, me too. The last bit of season 3 kind of was like, oh, this is kind of cool, but
Yeah.
kind of revitalized it a little bit for me. So
Mhm.
I'm interested. I'll check it out. But
Yeah, I'll watch it.
these kids already looking like way too older to be in it now, and I'm like,
Yeah, they do.
they're already
They
grown
do.
adults.
I hope they figure that out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't keep them as kids for too long.
I don't
It's
know if
just
you've seen
weird.
the trailer because like
Yeah,
Will
I did.
Byers, his haircut. I'm like, this kid already is like, he's
Dude, this
looking
kid
like
is 18 years old, and you got him in the bowl cut for like a 14-year-old. Yeah,
barely
it's
even
tough.
fits in those clothes.
Yeah, it's yikes.
Yeah. Let's see. This is a huge one for Netflix now too. Surprisingly, The Heist must come to a bitter end in the new trailer for La Casa de Papel, Money Heist. Final episodes are coming December 3rd. It's a big one.
Did you watch that?
Like this. No. Maybe I'll get to it.
Dude.
Heist show.
My parents love this show. My parents love Money Heist, but they watch it with dub. So like they don't
Oh.
watch it in Spanish.
Yeah.
They watch it with the English voices over it, and it's so. I've tried watching a little bit with them. I'm like, I can't. I just watched it in Spanish with the subtitles, guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
But they love it. Yeah.
That's cool.
hmm Sofia Vergara to play Black Widow, aka the cocaine godmother in Netflix's Griselda. What the crap?
I guess
What
this
is-
is a
what
true
is
story.
Griselda?
I don't know. I'm guessing this is based on a true story. I think cocaine grandmother.
Okay.
I feel like there's a relation there to all the Narcos
Sure.
people.
Cocaine grandmother is quite the nickname.
Yeah, this is from the
I kinda
team who
love
did Narcos. But they aren't connected, of course. Limited series, 6 50-minute episodes. Vergara has been
Oh.
developing the project for 8 years.
Oh, hold up. So Griselda Blanco is
Oh.
a real person
Mhm,
who apparently was a cocaine drug lord,
Oh
basically.
wow. Okay.
And so
Interesting.
Sofia Vergara is portraying that real life person. The problem is
Yeah.
they look nothing alike at all.
Yeah. Oh.
They look completely different.
Interesting.
That'll be interesting. I
That's
wonder
funny.
if Sofia Vergara could do a serious role like that. I've only
I'm-
seen her in like half comedy, half dramas.
How
Feel-good
was
movies.
remember in Chef? She was in Chef, and she kind of had
Yeah.
more of a serious role in that. Like she wasn't doing comedy, that's for sure.
Right. Yeah.
So maybe
But,
she has it.
Dude, this looks. I'm looking at photos of Griselda Blanco,
Oh,
and it's just mug shots, bro.
Oh.
Like mug shots from prison. Like it looks intense. So I
probably
don't know. We'll see.
ruthless, dude. Like you know what just started last Friday? Narcos season 3, baby. Narcos.
And how is
Mexico.
that?
Oh, it's great so far. It's the final
Yeah.
season, so it's kind of the wrap up of all the big cartels during the 90s.
Mhm.
They're kind of this is kind of when all of them go away. It's still
Yeah.
there in Mexico and everywhere across the world, but this is kind of the takedown, and
Yeah.
so it's interesting to see like the main cop, the DEA agent, is doing it, and
Mhm.
kind of the last little bit of the cartel
Yeah.
actors. It's all the same cast. You're just like, oh, love it.
Dude, there's so many shows I want to watch. Narcos is definitely one I could get into. I watched the first couple of
Mhm.
really like. Of just regular Narcos, not Narcos Mexico. But
Oh,
yeah,
it's all great. It's all good stuff.
yeah, cool.
And yeah, last little bit one. You can take this one. I know you'll have more familiarity.
Netflix's live action Avatar: The Last Airbender. Fire Lord, I don't know how to say it. I'm gonna get it wrong. James, Avatar, Fire Lord Ozai. It is Ozai. Okay, I have a feeling I was just gonna butcher that. Will be played by Daniel Day Kim, which is pretty awesome. Hawaii Five-O's own
Yeah.
Daniel Day Kim.
Huh?
And he played. Oh wait, what? He played Hiroshi Sato in The Legend of Korra. I did not know that.
Yeah, I saw that little bit online. I was like, oh, gotta put that in there.
Cool.
Yeah.
Dude, I think he'll do great.
He's a great actor. He's cool.
Yeah.
I'm interested to see this live. I mean, they're hyping this show up. I mean, live action.
I lost it, man. A couple of months ago when
no.
Dude, the show creators of the original Avatar Last Airbender of the animation were leading this project for Netflix, and then they left. They left because creative differences, which means Netflix wants to do their own thing, and it's not going to be good. It's not going to be good at all.
Yikes.
Sad.
Well, we can only hope. We can only pray and hope, guys.
Yep, exactly. It's like Cowboy Bebop. I'm just praying and hoping, but it could be so bad. I don't know.
Yeah. Or it could be a smash hit, and we have seasons galore. We'll see.
Oh, we'll see.
Dang, that's scary. Gets me worried for anything. Anyways, HBO Max now. HBO Max, the big hitter. Neil Patrick Harris, younger self, will do anything for an NES in the brand new trailer for the 8-bit the Christmas film 8-Bit Christmas.
Cool. I'll have to watch it.
Yeah. This is pretty
the
fun.
Trailer.
This is coming November 24th. The Christmas films are coming.
Okay.
Prepared.
Here's my question, and I need a streaming service to fill this void. I'm a big fan of the Hallmark Christmas movies. Okay, big fan. I don't sit down to watch them at all, but like during Christmas time, after Thanksgiving, they're on in the background for everything. I'm cooking dinner. There's a Hallmark movie on in the background. I might eat a little dinner in front of it. I'm doing homework. Maybe got a little Hallmark movie in the background. But is there a streaming service that has a large collection of these, like specifically new ones? Because that's what I'm looking for.
Not that I know of. Not that, with all the majority of ones, I think I have just about every one. And I mean,
it's a damn shame.
Yeah. Hallmark
really
needs a whole streaming service. That'd be huge.
No, don't need. No, they just need to sign a deal. Sign a deal with like HBO or something. I don't need a whole.
Like Hulu. It sounds like a Hulu type deal. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't want to pay for these movies. They're usually pretty bad. But
But John, it's Christmas.
Yep. And then they just start making out. You're like, this is great.
Santa Claus is up there with his sleigh.
Oh yeah.
And that's the story.
Yep, exactly. Fade to black.
Yeah. And then another movie with another title starts and it's the exact same story.
Yeah, it's a beautiful thing. It's great.
Good time.
Two super attractive C-list actors in there. It's so good. I love it. I love it so much.
Sometimes they're not even actors. It's just the director's wife. They're like, I need to win this.
Exactly. Yo, my cousin's in one.
Oh, really?
That's coming out this year.
I wouldn't.
Joe Paliano.
Oh,
my guy.
Hey, yeah. I bet I have a cousin that's in one too. There's
probably
so many.
Probably right.
Anyways, okay, you can continue us on.
Okay. First trailer for Station 11 has released, which is a limited series starring Mackenzie Davis, Himesh Patel, Gail Garcia Bernal, and debuts December 16th on HBO Max. I have no idea what Station 11 is. I'm looking this up right now.
Yeah, I
Did you watch the show?
There's a little trailer up. It looks pretty interesting. It's about like a kind of what's it called? Post-apocalyptic world, not apocalyptic, but post-virus world. The end of the world's happening. Catastrophe. People are in stores grabbing goods.
Sure.
It's end of the world type.
Oh, it's
like Contagion.
based on a book.
Oh, really? Okay.
Which, cool. Okay. Limited series based on books have a lot better track record than limited series based or movies based on books, because books are pretty long, lots to fit in.
Limited series works, and the casting is pretty cool. I think Himesh Patel was the actor in Yesterday, and then look, our boy Gael is in this too. He's getting some work.
Dude, actually, the shots in this look pretty good. Like the cinematography looks pretty sick.
It looks cool.
I'm in.
And then did you put here the Sopranos creative director?
Yes.
With it?
So numbers came out this week for How the Many Saints of Newark, the Sopranos movie.
This is not with Station 11. Okay, sorry.
Oh no, sorry, that's different.
Okay,
that's different. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I boofed that.
No, it's okay. I just got confused.
Sorry, do you want us to
Like,
keep? You can keep talking about Station 11. I don't have
I'm
anything
done
else.
with Station 11.
Okay.
Check it out, guys. Go see a trailer for it.
Um, sorry. So the Many Saints of New York came out. We talked about this a while ago. It bombed in theaters. Did terrible. It
Uh,
cost $3 million to make. It only made $8 million. So it might have doubled
okay.
its, but
Uh,
or no, it cost more than 8 million, but it only made 8 million, something like that.
oh,
But
okay.
in streaming services on HBO Max, it it broke other first premiere movies on there that they made, which
Really?
is surprising. And because I don't know, it's
That's cool.
surprising to me at least.
Yeah.
And so, David Chase, who's the creator of and directed the Many Saints of Newark movie, or wrote the Many Saints of Newark movie.
Hmm.
He got approached by HBO, and HBO wants him to make a show that takes place after after the movie, and then goes all the way to The Sopranos, bridging that whole gap, so you get all
Wow.
of Tony's life. But David Chase said no. He's like, it's too much time. He's like, there's
Yeah, he's a
interesting
kid.
stories, but yeah, there's only so much I can tell. So what
Right?
he wants to do instead is do another movie. He wants to do another movie in between that time, which is better to me than doing a new show, but I don't want it. Sopranos is perfect as it is. I
Yeah.
don't need the other stuff.
It's going to
But
start ruining kind of the iconography of the show, I think, because you're just going to
it
start,
is.
like, what do you do? So much stuff
Well,
here.
people are going to be introduced with this stuff, whereas you really should be introduced with the show. And
Yeah.
yeah,
That's on my
but
list. I have it on my list. It'll be done
dude,
eventually.
so good.
There's just,
I gotta watch Succession. I gotta watch
God, it's
Succession.
just Succession.
God.
There's just too much content now. I think we could both agree there is so much content now, especially being a gamer, especially being kind of in this industry of journalism and
There's no
being in all
time.
this stuff. There's just no time. There's comics now. Now I'm with comics and I'm like, wow, I don't like, I personally have never been a
Oh my
reader.
god.
Now
Yeah.
I'm getting into this and I'm like, I have fun
Yep.
reading this
Totally.
because it's not, it's hard for me to read like setting and setup,
Yeah. Yeah.
but dialogue is easier. You know, I don't know what's your
Dude.
relationship with reading.
Yeah. I like reading, but when I'm assigned to read something, it's so much harder to do it. But I love reading, I don't know, as an extracurricular kind of deal, you know? But another thing is, like, this week, I have a big research paper that I have to start for one of my film classes. And I have to watch these two films. And one of them was 3 hours long, and the other one is 4 hours long. It's like 3 hours and 59 minutes. I'm like, bro, when am I gonna have time to watch 4 hours by tomorrow? Like, I'm not.
Jeez.
I have to start it today. I'll
Yeah.
have to probably finish it Monday morning or
Uh-huh.
something. That's a long movie, bro. That's a long movie. That's 4 hours or 4 episodes of Succession.
That's true. One thing I was gonna recommend to you, I don't know what kind of player you have it on, but like when I have to
Yeah.
do movie projects, I do it on double time, and it really
Yeah.
cuts the runtime. Like it makes
Problem
it.
is, I like the movies that I like these movies. Like, I
Oh, so you
want
wanna
to enjoy them and
enjoy them like they
experience
are.
them, but
I
it's
got
just
you.
it's a big commitment,
Yeah, it is.
time wise.
Mhm. Yeah, they're not be
Yeah.
distracted. Dang, that's
Right.
a lot. Dude.
I got to take notes, bro. I was
Mhm.
like watching one of them. I just noted a bunch of notes.
Oh, okay,
Right.
that's
Oh,
cool.
it's white. You
Oh.
can't even see it, but
Dang it. We'll take your word for it.
yeah,
Hey,
exactly.
you're a better student than me, man. I think you're better than me. I would
Well,
I would double.
some of these classes I enjoy. Some
Mhm.
of them I don't so much, but
True. I feel you. Yeah, there's always this like, man, with me too. Anyways, we'll move on.
yeah. All right.
Okay, Amazon now. This is a fun one. The Boys. Laurie Holden, great actress, reveals her new costume for her character Crimson Countess, and it's like this awesome red, red costume. Looks pretty cool. So this is a take on the Scarlet Witch, Wanda Maximoff.
Oh,
That's kind of their
okay, cool.
take, and she's a part of a team called Payback, which is of course a take on the Avengers.
Sure.
So
Yeah.
it's gonna be a whole a whole team that we're gonna see
Yep.
of new cast members. So I am hyped.
Awesome. I love The Boys, so I'm excited.
This season's gearing up to be probably one of the most wild things we've seen on TV.
Season 2 is crazy. Season 2 is batshit crazy.
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah.
And then I don't know,
So-
we've talked about it a long time ago. One of the episodes is like one of the craziest comics for the boys, and the episode is called Herogasm, where they go to an island and a giant superhero orgy is going on with their powers, laser beams, body parts,
Yikes.
pieces are everywhere. It's gonna be crazy.
Yikes.
That's ridiculous.
I don't even know what to expect.
How are
but
they gonna air
we're
that?
gonna see. They're not. Amazon's
Yeah.
gonna have a special disclaimer at the beginning of the episode.
That's true. Yeah, but that's it for that one.
Next up is Hulu news. How I Met Your Father has found Hillary Duff's future self in Kim Cattrall. Cattrall will narrate the HIMYM spinoff. Oh, How I Met Your Mother spinoff in a similar way to the original. Cool. Did you watch How I Met Your Mother? How I Met Your Mother?
I've seen a plethora of episodes here and there. They're on
Yeah, I've
TV,
seen a couple.
but the
That's not really
premise
for
is
me,
pretty-
dude. I tried. It's not really for me.
Yeah, it's more like a Friends type dealio that I don't
Yep.
know. I'm just not into. I've never been
Yeah.
into those sitcoms. They're just so long. They're so long.
Yeah, they are. They
Oh,
really
and
are.
then you could take this bad boy.
Oh, Pig starring Nicolas Cage is coming to Hulu November 26th. That's great to know because I've been looking forward to this, and I hear the better ones this year.
Pig.
So, that is great to know. I just saw on Amazon that Blu-ray was on sale for like $6, and I was like,
Ooh,
not
pig.
bad with the
Pig
digital
Blu-ray.
copy.
People were saying like, "Hey, Nicolas Cage like needs to be nominated for an Oscar for this." And I'm like, "What?" Or something
Yeah,
like.
I really am hearing that good of things
You
about
know,
this.
crazy,
It
right?
just flew under the radar. Yeah.
Wow. Up next, Apple TV Plus. Mahershala Ali clones himself in the new trailer for a film called Swan Song. This released December 17th. Apple TV Plus. Looked interesting. Wanted to be two places at once.
I saw like a image of this on Twitter today. Looked pretty cool. I really like Mahershala Ali. Incredible actor.
Dude,
So
he's looking stacked for these next couple 10 years. These 10 years, he's about to shine.
Yeah.
About to shine,
It's got
baby.
some good stuff.
I don't think we've
Some
talked
good stuff.
about some spoilers and stuff. We'll have to talk after the show because I don't even want to say
Yeah.
what title it is, but I think we both know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Mahershala.
I think so too.
Okay.
Yeah. Not on this show.
Mhm.
Not on this show. Next up for AMC, Better Call Saul's final season will reportedly start airing in spring 2022 and will be split into 2 halves. And quote, "It is going to blow people's minds," says Rhea Seehorn. Cool. I hear that Better Call Saul is better than Breaking Bad, which is hard to believe because Breaking Bad is so good.
It's kind of a blend of both because you have some of the original actors. I mean, the characters. A lot of them are in this show too. The origin prequels are always interesting. It could be hit or miss, but yeah, this is definitely one of the good ones.
Yeah, I would love to watch this eventually too, but it's another thing. It's like
It's too much content.
6 seasons.
Too much
Like this is
content.
such a commitment. Yeah.
And then with
I don't know.
games, like what are the games coming out? Battlefield, Halo, Jurassic
Dude,
World,
Forza comes out on
Forza.
Tuesday.
Oh my gosh, it's too
Can't
much,
wait.
man. It's too much.
I know.
Well, that's
Way
it
too
for
much.
all our major news of the week. It was kind of a light one, but I feel like it's about to get
That's a
really
lot.
heavy. It was a lot, though. It was a lot. A lot
Yeah.
of little stuff here. We have our light news. We'll get through, and then we'll get into our recommendations because I'm interested to hear what yours is. It looks.
Yep, let's do it.
We got Atlanta season 3. First trailer dropped. Looks pretty interesting.
Sweet. You see, oh my goodness, what's his name?
The
Donald
actor.
Glover. Yeah,
Yeah.
he trashed on Dave because people were comparing
Oh.
Atlanta to Dave,
Mhm.
and he was shooting shots on, I don't know, some social media saying like, don't compare to this. It's completely different. They did
Yeah.
what we did. They copied us, that kind of thing.
Yeah, I don't
okay.
think you should. I mean, I think comparisons are easy, but like if you're like professionally talking about it, I don't think you.
It's tough. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a case.
That's like saying a
basis.
crime
Yeah.
show copied another crime show or something.
Yeah.
It's like just because it has the same like
Yeah, we don't
same
think it's the same.
genre doesn't mean it's the
I mean, no
the same show.
disrespect. I mean, no disrespect.
Yeah, exactly. Alvin and the Chipmunks owner wants to sell the franchise, and he has a $300 million price tag.
Get your
Okay.
wallet, Vincent. Let's do it.
You think you want to go
I'm
in
ready
with
to
Alvin and the
purchase.
Chipmunks for me?
I want to restart this whole. Let's do it. Let's.
What would be
co-own
your
the
number
team.
one song to cover from Alvin and the Chipmunks?
Oh, Christmas time is here. Christmas.
No,
time.
a new song.
Oh, a new song.
Yep.
I would take "Break Up with Your Boyfriend" because I'm bored from Ariana Grande.
Awesome. Perfect.
I can just
by
hear
Alvin and the
"Break up
Chipmunks.
with your boyfriend, yeah, because I'm bored. I can
That
see
was
them doing
awesome.
their little
Yep.
thing, little chipmunks. Anyways.
Good idea. Pitch that.
Speaking of Ariana, Universal's Wicked musical movie will star Cynthia Erivo as Elphaba and Ariana Grande as Glinda. Wow, a Wicked musical film. That's gonna be something.
Sure.
Too
Is it going
fantastic.
to be like an actual movie, or is it going to be like Hamilton where they film a stage play, which was cool?
If
which was
it's
actually really good.
Universal, I would think kind of on like a movie, like
Okay.
like Into the Woods, like with
Yeah.
James, like a real thing.
Sure. Okay. And then Jingle All the Way is now streaming. I have no idea what Jingle All the Way is.
That was the Arnold Schwarzenegger film, the old Christmas film where he gets the toy. He's looking for the Turbo Man
Oh.
toy for his son.
I thought there was like a new thing,
Oh yeah, no, this is just.
but I've seen this
Yeah.
movie.
Uh-huh.
I've seen Jingle.
This is a classic 80s film, one of my favorite Christmas movies. You gotta check it out.
90s.
Oh, 90s? I said
90s.
80s.
No,
90s.
I've seen this Arnold
This is a good one.
Schwarzenegger.
Good one.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Cool.
All right.
Moving on.
I'll do mine first just because it's a little, because I know you probably have a
Sounds
little
good.
bit.
No,
Narcos
that's good.
season 3. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're on Netflix, check out Narcos. Check out all of the show because I definitely think there's a lot of history there. It's good history that you can check out because it's wild that it's even true. But yeah, new season of Narcos dropped.
Cool.
That's it.
Yeah. My recommendation is Yi, okay, which is it came out in 2000. It's a Chinese film by director Edward Yang, and Edward Yang's birthday was yesterday, and I'm writing a paper on Edward Yang, and so I checked this out. This is on Letterboxd at least the 14th highest rated movie ever on there, which is crazy. And I was expecting it to be a boring slow movie, and I ended up crying like 5 times, and it's so beautiful. It is so freaking beautiful. I highly recommend it. It's so good. Yeah.
Interesting. So I want to ask, since you're doing these journalism breakdowns, I guess you could say, do you do those once a week for school? Or?
Oh no, I could if I wanted to, but it's a lot of work
okay.
to knock them out.
Okay.
I wouldn't mind doing it once a week. I can make that a thing.
Yeah, well, I was curious.
But why? What was your question?
No, because I see when you blast them, I'm like, oh yeah, that's cool. I'm like, I didn't know if those are like just ones that you really enjoyed, or if those are like that's as many as you do. I didn't know.
No, so I don't blast all the ones that I write, but I have written a couple. But like specifically the one I wrote for Dune the other day, I was like, Dune is also like I think a lot more widely talked about right now. So I was like, oh, I'll post this one. I like this one. This is sick. Yeah, it was fun.
Wow. Yeah. The journalism is strong in this one. Anyways.
There we go. Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for listening. We appreciate you guys supporting us here at the channel. The year's almost wrapping up. It's crazy. We got a lot of plans. I was already like getting ready for this new year. What do you have there?
This is completely white too, so you can't see it. But this says end of the year meeting notes 2021.
Are you serious?
I started writing some stuff down the other day.
That's so fun. I just started too. I was about to say I just started. Hey,
nice.
We're on the way. That's pretty cool.
There we go. We're on the same page.
Guys, we're so excited. We love you guys. We're so happy to be doing this. Check out our social media down below and Vince, take us off.
Hell yeah.
Rocket ship.
I appreciate you guys. We will see you next week. Please, again, audio platforms, just blow us up. It means a lot.
Just blow us up.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. No, but no, seriously, reviews and subscribers really, really do help. And if you share podcasts, you know what? Word of mouth. If you enjoy listening to movie news and you have a friend that listens to movie news or gaming news or whatever it is, show them Strictly Casual. Let them know what's up. Because, hopefully we got stuff that they're interested in too. So thank you guys so much for watching. And what is this, episode 37? We'll be back next week.
Yep.
For episode 38, baby.
Love
Appreciate you guys. Ryder, love you, dog.
Love you too.
Bye, guys.
Everybody.